Hi guys, Mike here. Welcome to the Concrete Construction Channel. So today what we're going to discuss is which one is better. Is it better to be a contractor that handles big jobs, or does it pay to do small one-day jobs? Which is more profitable and which is right for your business? We're going to break down the two and see what works for you. So the thing is, with one-day jobs, you always get guys who say, "Oh, did this one-day project. It took 6 hours. We were in and out, made a couple of $1,000. Oh, if only we could do that every single day." Well, while the theory is true, it would be great to do that every single day. To have an in and out project, you go somewhere else, you make a nice chunk of change that was relatively easy for you to get. Now, the issue is, how many of those jobs can you really string together? It would be extremely tough to do because you'd have to think about it. It would take 5 or 6, if you work Saturdays, jobs to do this. And if you don't have a job to go to the next day, well, then you're just going to be shit out of luck. So, what good is that? Whereas a big job, you go there, you may be there 2 weeks, but maybe you're making, let's just say for, make math easy, $1,000 a day. The thing about a one-day job is it's difficult to execute, right? Because if you need a machine, you need tools, you need finishing trowels, all of the stuff that comes in, whether you do a big job or not. So just leaving your yard, going to this project is costing you money. And then at the end of the day, you have to go there, pick up all your tools, pick up your machine, pick up everything, and be out of there and go somewhere else the next day. Whereas on a bigger job, you would just go there, you move your material, you're there for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you don't have to worry about lining up work for your crew because you know they're there for the next month. The advantage to a big job is it's easy. You go there, all your stuff is there. You just have to get your butt there on a daily basis and run the day-to-day operation. Whereas, like I said, a small job, you have to constantly be moving your stuff every single day. Or if it's a 2-day job, the same deal. So it could get a little difficult and costly because you're using all of this fuel and time going back and forth for these smaller projects. The nice thing about a small project, a one-day job, is not a lot of guys want to do it. So you're really bidding against maybe 1 or 2 other contractors, and maybe they're bidding extremely high because they don't want to be bothered with it. Most contractors don't. Whereas a big project, everybody wants to be there. So maybe 10 guys are bidding it, and they're bidding it competitively because they want to be in on it. So, excuse me. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So for me, I cater to small to medium new construction builders. So I don't do a very large project like what I would call a track home builder, a builder who's doing 50, 80, 100 units. I work for what you would call a spot builder. Does 1 house, 2 houses, 3 houses on a lot. And the reason why I do that is because I would rather have a lot of eggs in a basket, smaller eggs, than have one big egg in the basket that could break my basket if anything goes wrong. So when I go to a job, I could be in and out in a week or two. So you would consider that, let's say, a bigger job. But it's really not. And I've actually perfected systems to make it that it's easy for me to pick up and move from one site to another with relative ease, as easy as it could be. And the purpose behind this is because I don't want one particular person to owe me a lot of money. Okay, I would rather have 10 guys owe me, let's just say, 100,000 collectively, rather than have one guy owe me 100,000. it's easier to bill and collect that one particular guy. But if this one particular contractor goes out of business or the job goes bad, or maybe I lose the job, then all of a sudden I have a problem. I have all my eggs in this one particular basket. Whereas if one builder leaves or one job goes bad, I still have 9 other people who owe me money that I can then lean on to get paid from. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind when you're laying out how you're going to run your business. So the other reason why I don't like those large track home jobs is because it will eat up all of your time, right? So now you could be on this gigantic job for, let's say, 6 months. And it's great because you're there, it's easy, it's convenient. But the trouble is, once this job is done, do you have any other jobs or accounts to go to after this project is complete? That's a problem a lot of guys face when they finish the job. If that particular contractor has nowhere else for you to go, then you're kind of, well, again, shit out of luck. So that's why I run the business the way I run it, because I would rather have a lot of guys, a lot of clients, and again, it's tougher to pick up and go place to place. It is a little tougher billing because you have so many bills to make, but for me, that's what I feel safe with. So if you're working for private homeowners, try to get a healthy mix. Attack those one-day jobs. Don't just ignore them totally because they can be extremely profitable. But when a big job comes around, don't be like, oh, well, that job is a little too big for me. Let me not take it. Grab onto it and take it, because then you don't have to worry about work for the next 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Healthy mix. That's exactly what you want to be. So you have those one-day jobs that you could be in and out. You get, boom, quick payment. If you need money, let's just say you need capital, and your other customers are kind of dragging their feet. It's quick, it's easy, and you get paid right away. You get your deposit in the morning, you get your balance in the afternoon, boom, you got money in your bank account all of a sudden. So that's the way I look at it. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. I hope this video has helped you out. I hope you guys can decide, makes this a little easier for you to decide what kind of contract you want to be and what kind of clients you would like to service. Until next time, guys, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon.